Hi, what an interesting question. You must have really good ears to notice that. And so I thought this would be fun to talk about. And it's great procrastination for me. So, when's his wife do? I couldn't find the exact spot in the movie because the timestamp link sent me to my own video. And I tried watching it on YouTube for a while, the movie, but I couldn't find the exact spot. So I'm imagining how it could sound that way. When's his wife do? You're right, get rid of the H. When's his wife do? So, when's his? If that's where you think you're hearing a D, when's his? I can see why, because when's is when the tongue is pressed up all sides, letting the airflow go through the nose instead of the mouth. So then when you release it, when's is, you're releasing it in the front so that you can be ready to make the Z. The air goes through a narrow space at the front of the mouth. So when you release that, even just a little bit, that airflow is going to start going through the mouth and you might hear something like a D. So a pure D would be my tongue, here, duh, duh. And a pure Z would be zzz, airflow going through. So moving from a pressed position like I would start for a D, which is now my in here, I'm making nz, nz, nz. There's a tiny little delay, and that could be heard as a D. So I have to be careful of my accent because I know I'm saying wins instead of whens. So whens and wins, as in the winds of the California whatever, wins, WINDS, will sound the same as WINS, wins and losses. So if you think about it, maybe you are hearing win, WINDS, without a D, wins. Maybe you're hearing WINS, wins and losses, with a D because they both sound so similar. Maybe what it looks like is influencing you. But try it in slow motion. Try going from, I'm going to do wins and wins because they're the same vowel. So wins, 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 wins. I think it's that tiny stop of airflow that you're noticing, and that's a very amazing thing to notice in such a probably fast speech anyway. But that's my interpretation of what could possibly be happening without having heard it myself. Let me know what you think. Thanks.